Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Community Hour. Welcome to Community Hour. It's nice having you. What do we do in Community Hour at EasyTech? Community Hour is a free masterclass section prepared to help you on how to build data analysis project from the scratch. And today we are here to explore the power of Google Form and Power BI. Is it possible? Yes, of course it's possible. And that's why we are here this evening. Who are we? What do we do? What do we stand for? Easy Tech will help you learn. We give you the necessary skills, necessary knowledge, industry knowledge that you need to thrive in the data space. Not only learning, we also love to see you grow and also love to see you excel in the tech space. Good. About EasyTech. EasyTech is a virtual platform with the aim of making tech skills accessible, available to everyone. And you can confirm that you are joining from different parts of Nigeria or outside Nigeria just to be part of this section. And our mission is to equip you with the skills you need in the tech industry through comprehensive, flexible, and hands-on learning program, which is completely offered online. Our vision to become a leading online academy in Africa that transforms tech enthusiasts into globally organized tech professionals by providing accessible, high-quality, and practical technology training to the business of the day. And that's why we are here, from Google Form to Power BI dashboard. What is Google Form? What is Power BI? I'm going to dive deep into all these concepts, and then we gain practical. Then we go to practical knowledge on how these two applications, these two products, work together in order to help us achieve meaningful insights from our data. And this section, we're going to learn how to collect data using Google Form, how to prepare, clean our data using Power Query, that's on Power BI interface, and also how to design interactive dashboards in Power BI. Also, how do we share, how do we publish, how do we distribute our dashboard to our manager, to our stakeholders, to anyone that might want to have access to it. If you have any question, please, along the training, kindly feel free to drop your questions on the general group, on the in-call message, and then we love to provide valuable insights, valuable answers to all your questions. Once again, kindly feel relaxed and let's dive deep to the business of the day. We want to start with Google Form. But before I go to Google Form, let's look at data analysis. For those of you who are familiar with data analysis, the definition is the process of extracting trend, extracting pattern from data to draw meaningful conclusion. Good. You are extracting trend, you are extracting pattern from data to draw meaningful conclusion. We call something process workflow. And I know some of us here can define that. Data analysis process workflow. The first is to identify a problem. You don't just start analyzing data. Yes, the first you need to do is to identify a problem. The next to do is what? To collect your data. That's data gathering. Good. The next thing you need to do is what? To clean your data. The next thing you need to do is what? To analyze your data, and also you visualize your data. And the final step is deriving meaningful conclusion, recommendation from your data. I want to believe you are taking note of all this because they are very, very important. Are you taking notes? Good. If you have questions at any point, just come to this in-call message, drop your questions. I will answer, I will provide answers to all your questions. Are you there? Good. So that is the process workflow. That is the step-by-step that data analysis needs to pass through. The first is to identify a problem. Now, this is the problem we want to create. We want to identify a problem. Okay, this is Easy Tech Academy. Now let's assume, let's assume that we have another company called Easy Travels. You know, December is knocking and everyone wants to travel for vacation. If I ask you where do you want to travel to, please drop on the incoming message. Where will you love to travel to? Mr. Makinde, Mr. Labi, Mr. Chuku, Mr. Onoche, yeah. Can you drop on the general group here on this call, drop on the in-call group, on the in-call message rather, where you love to travel for your vacation. Yeah, December is approaching. Where would you love to travel? Just type something there. I want to just see. Let's say you have, you know, the ability. Wow, Mr. Lavi said, Dubai. Yeah, Dubai. Yeah, Dubai. Thank you so much, Mr. Lavi. Wow, Canada. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Let's keep it coming. Yeah, so I can see different reactions. So someone wants to, go to Dubai, someone wants to, go to Canada and different countries. Have you now? Good. Now, Easy Travels. Don't forget, we are Easy Tech Academy. Are you there? We are Easy Tech Academy. But let's see. We have a company land. Awesome. Thank you so much. Good. I love those responses. I love those countries. We have not been there, but let's proceed. So let's say we have a company called Easy Travels, and then we want to collect information from our clients, or let me say our potential clients, where they would love to spend their vacation, where they would love to visit for their vacation. Good. And it will be very, very much stressful if I come to Mr. Labi and I say, where do you want to travel? And I come to it will be very stressful. I'm going from one person to the other. So I can actually create that particular form or the avenue that helps me to collect all this information. Are you there? Where would they love to travel to? Like, are they traveling all alone? Are you traveling all alone? Mr. Labi, if I ask you, you love to spend your vacation at Dubai. But if I ask you, are you going alone? Are you going with your spouse? Are you going with your family? Good. No, those are like information. What's your budget? These are like information I would love to take from you so that I will know how to, as a traveling agent, how to prepare you, give you the necessary, I don't know, maybe you want to go by road or by flight. They're like different questions. Yeah, because some persons will love to go by road. Some would love to go by flight. Different people with different. So I would love to know what works for you, what works for Mr. Makinde, what works for every other client we are working, so that you'll be able to give them the best and it will not go beyond their budget. Does that make some sense to you? Good. So now that's a problem. Again, that's a problem. But now I want to look at it. How do we collect the necessary data so that we can solve these problems seamlessly? So that we can actually schedule Mr. Alabi to his destination. Are you there? Good. So now, how do we create a form that gets us all these responses, and then we can use these responses, use this data to plan effectively. Right? To plan effectively. That's what I want to do. So the first is to what? Identify a problem. And we identify the problem. We want to create a form that gives us where our clients will want to spend their vacation and the type of traveling agent, the type of all those informations. We're going to create a form and then we collect it. And then that particular response, we will now connect it to Power BI. What is Power BI? Power BI is a business intelligence and a data visualization tool developed and distributed by Microsoft. Basically, Power BI helps us to visualize our data in graphical formats, by infographics, graph, map, charts, and using different charts to depict our data. I think that is clear. So that is what we want to jump into right now. So we are going to create an interactive dashboard. And the most amazing part of it is you don't need to go back and go forth before you start connecting this. You can actually do it once. And then when you click on refresh on your Power BI interface, it gets to populate the current number of responses for you. And you get it's very simple. And let's get to work and let's see how it works. So the first thing we need to do at this point is to create a form. We're going to create a form. After creating the form, we're going to do it together. I'm going to share the form with you. You will fill it. When you fill it, then we compile the information, we analyze it, we clean it, analyze it using Power BI, and then we see how it works. Are you get good? So now let's get to work. So I'll currently share my full screen. So let me share my full screen so that we go to Google Forms. So what is Google Form? This is a product developed by Google. I get this is a product developed by Google. I believe you can see my screen. Good. So I will just type in Google Form. Google, just go to your browser and type what? Google Forms. Are you there? Google Forms. Then you hit enter. Type in Google Forms. But permit me to stop sharing my video so that I don't get to distract you as you proceed in this class. This is a master class and I want you to learn a lot. Or what do you prefer? Should I leave my video or I should stop the video? If you want me to leave my video, just type 1. If you want me to turn off my video, just type 0. Let me have your reaction. If you want me to leave my video, type 1. If you want me to turn off my video, type 0 on this in call message. Oh, 0. Thank you so much. Let me turn off my video so that you also can get to see me and see my screen clearly. Good. So what I just did was just to create a Google form. I believe you can see the Google form right away. Good. So then I will come to Google Form. So just click on Google Form. So when I click on this, it takes me to the website. Good. And this is the website. So let's start by creating our Google Form. So let's create. So I will say I already have an account. So I will now say go to Forms. Yeah, go to Forms. Good. So when I click on go to Forms, so it brings me to this interface. So I will say a blank form. So I will click on blank form. So let's give our title now. The title is what? Easy Travels. Easy. So let me type Easy Travels. Easy Travels. So let me say Easy Travels. Easy Travels. Good. So our first question will now be what? So let me say, I don't want to know your name because names are very sensitive. So let me say, I don't just want to know your name. So let me start by saying, give me your gender. So I want to know your gender. If you are male or female, just type the question and then we have the options. So let me say, if you are male, just give us male. If you are female, let's know if you are female. So that's the first question. So I'm requesting for your what? Gender. So that we know how to take good care of you. I mean now, very, very important. Good. So the next question is now like, oh, where would you love to travel to for your vacation? Yeah, the question is long, but I believe you can relate to it. So let me say, where would you love to travel to for vacation? Good. So where would you love to travel to for vacation? So let me just give some lists. So let me say Mr. Alabi said Dubai. So let me add more country. So let me say some might love to spend their vacation on Paris. Some might love to spend their vacation on, let's say, New York City. Some might also want to spend their vacation where, let's say, Tokyo. Tokyo is in Japan. Yeah, Tokyo is in Japan. So let me just stop there so that we just have all these. So we don't have like much more information. So let's just have like specific price. So that is where we love to spend a vacation. So let's have another question. I'll just click on this plus. So Google Form can be used to collate data. Idea can be used to collate data. So number 3 is okay. Now that you're traveling, what's your favorite meal? Which of the meals will you love to enjoy? I would have loved to make this section interactive, but because of our time, so just let me do it. But I wanted to follow through as I do it. So the next question is, what's your favorite meal? Your favorite meal. If I ask you what's your favorite meal, so let me just assume some will love shawarma. Now, yeah. Some will love to take shawarma. Some will love to take shawarma. Some will love to take what again? Pizza. Some will love to take seafood. Yeah, seafood. Seafood. Yeah. Some will also love to take maybe some grilled fish. Yeah, good. So just pick your favorite meal. So just pick your favorite meal. Yeah. So favorite meal from all this. Good. So let me click on plus sign again to add another question. So let me say, who are you traveling with? Yeah, are you traveling on alone? So let me say, who are you traveling with? Who are you traveling with? So the first one is, are you traveling alone? So who are you traveling with? Multiple choice. So who are you traveling with? So some can say, oh, I'm traveling with my spouse. Read there, I'm traveling with my spouse. Some will say, I'm traveling myself only. It's possible. Oh, I'm the only one going. I'm traveling with myself only. And the last part, I'm traveling, let me say all of us. If I say all of us, now, if you are filling this form, if you are picking all of us, that means you are traveling with your family. That means if you are like the husband, you are traveling with your spouse and your children. So if you are like maybe the wife, you are traveling with your husband and your children. That is all of us. Are you there? That's all of us. Are you there? Good. So I want you to understand what we're also creating over here. Now the next one is okay. How many weeks do you want to spend? Yeah. How many days? How many weeks? But let's make it weeks. How many weeks do you want to spend? Yeah. So how many weeks do you want to spend? Let's have it like this. So let's say the less than, let me use less than 1 week. Yeah. Less than 1 week. So let's say 1 week. And the last one, let's say more than 1 week. So now if you see this less than means you're spending less than 1 week. It can be 3 days, 5 days, but it's less than 1 week. Are you there? Good. You see this one WK, that means 1 week, that is 7 days, and you're back. And then if you see this greater than 1 week, that means you're spending more than 1 week. This is fantastic. Good. Now, how if I want to know your preferred mode of transport, how do you want to get to that destination? Good. Do you want to go by road? What are the type of means of what are the means of transportation do we have? Okay, let's say, okay, let me say mode of transportation. Mode of transportation. So let me say number one by flight. Do you love to go by flight? Now, the next is do you want to go by road? And the next is fly the sea. Do you want to go by sea? Is this ship now? Let's say ship. You want to go by ship. Is this ship or sea? Which one is most correct? Just type on the general message. Just type on the in-call message. Which one is most correct? Is it sea or ship? I would love to have your response so I would be very, very sure. Is it sea or ship? Somebody should just type the most accurate. Good. So that's mode of transportation. So we want to know how they want to travel, the mode of transportation. Good. So let me also know, I want to also know when their preferred day of traveling. Do you want to travel on Monday? I want to travel on Tuesday, or you love to travel on Wednesday, or you love to travel on Sunday. No, now, good. So let me say preferred travel day. So let me start by saying Monday. Let me say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So when do you love to travel? Or should I make it okay? Let me leave it. Let's leave it. So prefer travel day. Then the last question, because I don't want to bore us with a lot of questions. Now, what's your budget? Now, budget in USD. Yeah. What's your budget? Yeah, budget. So let's say I want to know your budget. So what's your budget? What's your budget? What's your budget? So I want to say, let me start by saying, okay, let me say, okay, let me put this budget in USD. So let me say budget in USD. Good. Budget in USD. So let's say the budget is 2500. That's 2,500. So your budget can be, let's say, $3,000. Your budget can be $4,000. And let's have the final ones what? $5,000. So that if we two are planning, we can know, oh, if you are going by road, so we know that, oh, it's your budget that is talking. If you are going by flight, if you are going by sea, are you there? Good. So, all right, so this is our form and it's ready. Are you there? So then you can add more information, but this is easy travels. So let me see vacation form. Vacation form. Good. So let's give it the date too. Yeah, good. So we are good to go. So you can check it again. So gender, just fill this information, and this is it. I see. So who are you traveling with, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. Now, I believe we are done creating our form. So how do I send it across to you so that you can have access to it, you can fill it, and then we use those information to create an interactive dashboard on Power BI. So I'll just click on send. Then I will click on this. I see this icon. Click on it, and then this is the link. But I need to make it short. So I'll click on shorten link, and I will click on copy. Our link is ready. And let me send it across to the general group. So I'm going to send it across to you. Link, link, link for easy travels. Cool. Now this is the link. I've sent it to you. Please, everybody on this call should help us fill the link. Please, everyone on this call, kindly fill this form. Now, for now, we don't have any response. If you check the responses here, I see no responses. So we want to use the responses you are giving us to do what? To create the dashboard. To create the dashboard. So I'm waiting for you to do what? To fill the form. So you already have an idea because we did it together. So just fill the form. Just fill the form. So your gender, where would you love to travel to for vacation? Fill it. And also your favorite meal, fill it. Just pick one. Just pick one. Pick one. Your favorite meal, pick one. Just pick one. So who are you traveling with? You want to travel in? Somebody else filled the form. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much. I don't want to. Yes, thank you so much. So we have one response. Can you see? As you are dropping your response, it's also notifying us here. It's also notifying us. So I want more responses because we are more in this community. So let me also share this with the general group. Let me say. So anybody can help us share the general group, please. If you have filled it, you can help us share it in the general group, please. You can help us share it on the general group. Please help us share it in the general group so that we have more people fill the form. Where we have more people fill the form. Okay, we have two responses. Please, we are waiting for more responses. Let's wait for more responses. Please, I want everybody to fill the form. Please, it's mandatory. Please, it's mandatory. So the more responses we have, the more valuable insights we are getting from our reports. Please fill the form. Please fill the form. Please fill the form. Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Patrick, for sharing the form on the general community. Yes, so let's have more people fill the form. So the larger the number, because if I'm analyzing just two information, how does it look like? It doesn't really carry weight. It doesn't really carry much weight. But if we have more people fill the form, your analysis, your visuals becomes more robust. So while we are filling the form, let me also fill the form for my end because I'm also a student at this point. So let me fill the form. Everybody should fill the form, please. Everybody on this call, kindly fill the form. It's very important. So I'm also going to fill the form. I'm also going to fill the form. So a form is sent on the general community. Kindly fill the form. Kindly fill the form. So let me resubmit. Let me send it again. Kindly fill the form. Kindly fill the form. Responses are coming in. Thank you so much for those who are responding. And also, if it's possible for you to fill it twice so that we have at least considerable amounts. If you can fill the form twice, it's also a very good one. Yeah. Then we have more responses. We have more responses. So we're waiting for others to fill. So in the next 2 minutes, we continue. You can fill the form twice. Please go ahead and fill it. You have the time. If you are done filling, please you can fill again. If you are done filling, you can fill again. You can fill twice. Yes, you can fill it twice. We want more information. Okay, so yes, thank you so much for filling out the form. Thank you so much. So we are currently filling a form. We just created a form. So Mr. Demian, I saw you just joined. You kindly come to this in call message, click on the link and fill the form. Yeah, so fill the form, click the link to join. Not link to join. I posted the wrong link rather. So there's a link I just posted now. Sorry. Link to the form. I'm just sending it now. So kindly click on the link and fill the form. Please, if you are not filling the form on your this call, it's not too good. Please, it's not too good. So we created the form together, so it's not like it's a harmful link. So we did it together. So just for us to gather information, and then we can share the information to our Power BI, and then derive insights from the data. So what we are doing now is data collection. We are trying to collect data. Again, we are trying to collect data. And then the next thing we need to do is data cleaning. Good. After cleaning the data, then we analyze the data, we visualize the data, and then we can derive plausible recommendation to help easy travels. This is just an end-to-end data analysis project. The forms are not coming in. The forms are not coming in. Yeah, the forms are not coming. So let me share my screen again so that we can proceed from where we stop. The responses are still coming in. Please let's keep filling. Let's keep filling. Okay. So now let me proceed. So we have 13 responses now. And I believe we are still going to have more responses. So as we proceed, if you're able to complete the form, please complete and then click on submit. Now, let's go to Power BI. So to open Power BI, I'll just click here, then I'll type my Power BI desktop. Can you see? Power BI desktop. So if I click on it here, then it opens Power BI for me. It opens Power BI for me. So having Power BI opened, Power BI is a business intelligence and data visualization tool. Are you there? Good. So Power BI helps us to graphically represent our data. It helps us to graphically represent our data in form of chart, in form of map, in form of infographic. Are you there? Good. So very, very useful tool in the data space. So we click on blank report. I believe we are familiar with this interface. So this Power BI. To download it is very seamless to download. Just type Power BI desktop. You'll be able to download it, install it seamlessly. Again, you need to download it and install it seamlessly. It's not difficult to download. Good. So we can create interactive dashboard on our Power BI. Now, look at it. These are two different tools. One is Google Form. The other one is Power BI. These are two different applications. Are you there? Two different applications. But now we want our form, the responses we've gathered here. We want the responses to reflect on our Power BI. We want these responses to do what? To respond on our Power BI. We want them on our Power BI so that we carry out the cleaning, the transformation on Power BI. Good. Now, how do we do it? So these are the responses. Can you see these are the responses and responses? Good. Now I will click on link to sheets. I will click on link to sheet. So if I click on link to sheet, I'll just click on create. I see. Click on create. So I'm going to create a Google sheet for me. It's going to create a Google sheet for me. And now can you see? So can you see? So let me hide this. Or let me see. So can you see? So these are the responses we've gathered so far. There's no name, so don't be scared. These are the responses we've gathered so far. Can you see? These are the responses. But I want this to reflect on my Power BI. And the way I want it to go to, if somebody fills the form again, I want it to also reflect on my Power BI without coming here again to do anything. And actually it's possible. If I want to connect this particular data to my Power BI, all you need to do is it's very simple. There are two different ways you can do it. There are two different ways you can do it. But I don't want to confuse you. I'm going to teach you just using one method. So the method is just come to your data. This is our data. This is our data. Then you copy the link. When you see this link, then you copy it. Control C. I've copied the link. Then I go back to my Power BI. Coming back to my Power BI, then I will go to get data. Now you see get data. So if I click on get data, I'm going to select the source. The source I selected was like a web from the website. That's the URL. Go. So I'll come to web and I will click on web. Then I will click on web. Oh no. Is it web? It should not be web. I will go to get data. I will go to more. I will click on more, not web. I will click on more. And I will click on Google Sheets. I will click on Google Sheets. So I'll click on Google Sheets. Can you see? This is Google Sheets. I'll click on Google Sheets and I'll click on connect. So then it tells me this. So I'll click on continue, just like a prompt that you are getting the data from a third party. So this is Google Sheets URL. So I'll click on paste. Now I've copied it. So now I'm pasting it. Then I will click on OK. And I'll click on OK. If I click on OK, so you're saying you have not signed in, so just click on connect. So click on connect. So click on sign in, and it takes you to where you can sign in or sign up. Then it does the connection for you to click on your account. So that will be done seamlessly without stress. So click on OK. So you receive a message that a third party as Power BI is trying to connect, and it is sign in complete. The connection is very, very seamless. So then you click on OK, click on connect. Can you see? And that is all. What happened? That particular form is now connected to your Power BI. That particular form is now connected to your Power BI. As simple as that. So now if I click on this, what do I see? I see the form. Can you see? These are the forms, these are the responses, these are the columns. Can you see? Every information I need. Can you see? The way you fill it. Can you see? Good. Then I will check this particular area. When I check this area, just to activate it, then I will going to have three options. The first is, do I want to load the data? Do I want to transform the data? Or I want to cancel it from here. Now what we want to do is, when you want to carry out data preparation, data transformation, data cleaning, you need to click on transform data. You need to click on transform data. Are you there? Good. So when you click on load takes you straight to Power BI for data visualization. But if you look at these data sets, do we really need to carry out data transformation, data cleaning processes on it? Of course, yes. I'm going to click on transform data. So if I click on transform data, it takes me to Power Query Editor for data preparation processes. So let's quickly do that. So I'm currently on my Power query editor, and this is the interface. So the first thing I can see here is what? The first row. I want it to be my column header. Can you see I'm seeing column 1, column 2, column 3, and that was not what we feel. So this is data transformation, data cleaning processes. Are you there? Good. So now we need to do what? Make it look good as required. I'll just turn use first row as header. I'll just turn out, just click on it. Use first row as header. So if I click on it, my first row becomes my column header. And this is what I want. This is what I want. And of course, it's looking the way we want it. Now, another thing I want us to do here is this. I don't want us to have very long names. Look at this. Okay, this one is very short, gender. Look at this one. Where would you love to travel to for vacation? Is too long. Can we make it very short, like something like this? Let us say, where would you love to travel to for vacation? Just say destination. Yes, when you hear the word destination from your end as an analyst, you already know that, oh, where they would love to travel to. So just hit enter. Can you see? I've made it very short. Your favorite meal, I can just say meal. Are you there? Good. The next I'm going to ask you, meal. So if I say who are you traveling with? This question, who are you traveling with? Anybody? Just type it on the general in-call message. Who are you traveling with? Just give us that short, direct. It's not a must, it's one. It can be 2 words. It can be 2 sentences. I think good. So I would love to hear from you. So just drop it on the general group. I mean on the in-call message rather. On the in-call message. Who are you traveling with? You can make it shorter than this. Anybody? Just drop it on the general in-call message. Just type it, just type it, just drop it. Just drop it. Just drop it. Okay, so company. When you say company, it's a bit far. Company is a bit far. So who are you traveling with? So I can just make it very short. I can just say traveling with. Are you there? Traveling with. Very short. You're traveling yourself only. You are traveling with your spouse, or you are traveling with your family. Are you there? Traveling with. Good. Then we have how many weeks do you want to spend? Can we make it very short and direct? Very short, simple, and straightforward. Anybody just type on the in-call message. How many weeks do you want to spend? How many weeks do you want to spend? Are you dropping anything? Let me check. Duration. Thank you so much. Duration. Yes, duration. I love that. So I'll just say duration. Good. That is duration. How long? Duration. Good. All right. Mode of transportation. I can just say transportation. It's enough. Transportation. Transportation. Good. We have preferred travel day. I can also say travel day. Yeah, it's also very direct. Travel day. Good. And the last one, budget. Budget is still very much good. Now we are done with the data transformation. We are done. At least we've done the basic ones. So there's no duplicate. There is no inconsistency. So let's go ahead and do what? And visualize our data. So our data is looking good. And from the way you can see it. I mean now our data is looking good. So let's go ahead and do what? Visualize it. So I will click on close and apply. So when I click on close and apply, you need to close Power Query and then apply all the changes to the Power BI. If you don't have Power BI installed on this laptop, I'm going to share a link that will help you download and install Power BI for free. So Power BI is an open source, so you can download it and also practice these projects. Download it, and then you can practice. Okay, so it's loading out. It's loading out. Let's wait while it loads. Good. So now it's loaded on our Power BI. So how do I see it? I'll just click here on slide there so you get to see it. Can you see? These are the column headers. These are the column headers. Good. Now let's start visualizing our data. Let's visualize our data on Power BI. The first thing I need to do is I need to create a what? A title. A title that describes our data. Let's go ahead and pick the title. So click on text box. The text box is where we can type, where we can write. So what should be the title? So don't forget I told you earlier, easy what? Travels. Yes, easy travels. Let's say vacation. Let's give the title vacation preferences and insights. So you can make it all capital, you can make it proper case depending on your choice. So this is it. So preferences. Yeah, preferences. So I will highlight it, Control A, then I can increase the font size. So let me make it to be 32. So let me make it bold. Let me change the font. So let me see the calibri mass. Let me change the color. So this is the color. What color do you feel we should use? Let's use blue because editor color is what? Is blue. So let's use blue. Good. So you actually can use any color of your choice. Idea, you can use any color of your choice. So I believe this is looking good. So let me drag it this way. Yeah. So let's drag it this way. So I can drag it to your left, to your right. Good. Can you see now? Easy travels, vacation preferences, and insight. So from this report, we want to know how many persons fill the form. But before I do that, can we get a logo? Yeah, just a logo. So I'm also going to share all this with you guys. So I will click on Insert tab. Then I will go to Images. If I click on Images, I can get a logo. So let's get a logo. So let me get this logo and let's see how it looks for this one. Let's see how it's going to look like. Oh, this is not so cool. Let me get another. Let me get another. Can I get this and see the way it looks? Okay, good. So this is giving us the technologies. Let me get another one that does not have technology. Let me see the way this one will look. It's also have technology. Yeah, this one actually does not have background. So if I add the background to it, I'm going to see it clearly. But let me have another one. Let me have another one. Let me just get this and see. Everything does not have background. Okay, so I know what to do. So let me just use this for now. So let me use this for now. So well, let me use this for now. So let me use this for now. So what I will do is I will create a background for this. So click on shape. Let me add a shape to it. So this is a shape. So if I include the background, can you see? It gets to show. So let me do it this way. Yeah, so let's do it this way. So let's do it this way. So visit tech and travels, come here. So this is our dashboard. Our dashboard must be good. So let me include the background here so that I can have this logo sit fine. It's good. So I can reduce it so as to look good. Idea good. So this is visit tech and travels. This is my logo. So logo is going backwards. I know what is going on here. This is okay. So I'm going to resolve this later. I'm going to resolve this later. I'm going to resolve this later. I never saw this coming. But I'm going to resolve this later. So let us proceed. So I'm going to resolve that later. But let's proceed and now let's start by saying, oh, how many persons fill the form? How many persons fill the form? That's the first question I want to analyze. How do I get calculate this? Just come here. Can you see? Right click here, then you go to new layer. I want to know the number of responses. So I'll click on new layer. So if I click on new layer, then I get to have that. So let's go ahead. So it gives me like where I can write my function. But in Power BI, we call it DAX, data analysis expression. So I'm going to type total responses. That will not be what? Total responses is equal to what? We use the count. I'll say count for me. So it count for me which of the columns. So I can use any column of my choice. But let me use this column. Let me use the timestamp. Yeah, let me use timestamp. So close parentheses and I hit enter. Good. So I want to know the number of responses. Now, if I want to visualize the number of responses, the best visual to use is a card. Is a card visual. So I will click on this card visual. So card gets to appear. Can you see? Very big, but you need to make it small. So you can just shrink it. Yeah, good. So for this, I'll just drag my total responses into my feed. Good. So let me see the number of responses. Good. How many persons have filled the form so far? 13 persons filled the form. Can you see? 13 persons have filled the form. Good. But don't worry, we're going to work more on this and have more persons fill the form. Then we get to see the number. But let me make this maybe look good or better than this. So I can come here, click here, click on turn on category label, click here. So you can just do this, following the guide. Yeah, just follow the guide. So click here, turn on the title. So I can say total response. Yeah, total response. Total response. Yeah, total responses. Yeah, total responses. So let me make this look good. So like adding some colors and spices around it. So I can come to effects. So add some visuals, add some shadow around it. So let me say shadow, add some blue shadow, some visual, also add some blue visuals. Good. So let me make this to be in, let me make this to be inside. So let me make this to be, yes, it's looking good. I don't like the way this text is black, so I can make it look blue and give it just that color because I'm already using blue and I love blue color. And also our brand, everything is blue. So let me make that blue. So title also, first color, I can also make it blue. Can you see everything blue? So this is what my total responses to good. So this is my total responses. Good. All right. So I want to know how many male, how many female. Are you there? Good. How many male fill the form? How many female fill the form? Of course, it's possible. How do I get to achieve that? How do I get to achieve that? Hold on, please. Let me change mine. Hold on, please. So how do I know the number of male, the number of female? Good. So I want to know the number of male and the number of male. Please, if you can hear me, please, can you drop a reaction? If you can hear me, please, can you drop a reaction? Just a reaction, just to be very sure you can hear me. Thank you so much, Mr. Demian. All right, so let's proceed. Good. I already know the total responses. Oh, how many male fill the form? How many female fill the form? Good. So instead of me to go to my form and I start counting 1, 2, 3, it's going to take a lot of time. I can actually derive the numbers of male. I can filter out to know the number of male, number of female. How do I do that? Just come to your form responses, right click on it, then come to new menu, click on it. When you click on it, it gives you that interface where you can write your DAX, the formula language. Good. So let's write our formula language. I will say total male. Total male. Total male will now be what? There's a function called calculate. Then write your expression. Expression is what? Calculate for me the total response, comma. I want to know the number of, yes, I will now go to gender. I'll go to gender column, gender, where gender is called towards me, where gender is called to me. So I close parentheses, and then I will hit enter. Total male. Now what I just created here will now appear here. Can you see total male? If you want to visualize it, so I can use a card visual. So click on card. This is a card visual, and I will drag in my total male. Can you see 10 male fill the form? Automatically, that is 3 ladies fill the form. But let's go ahead and calculate it. So this is 10 male. So let's calculate for female too. So I'll just right click over here to go to new male. Go to new male. So let me say total female. So I want to know the number of females that fill the form. Total female. Total female. Good. I will just say what? Calculate. That's the function. I will say total responses. Total responses. I'll put comma. Filter where gender. Where gender is equal to what? In quotation. Female. Female. That's all. Close parentheses. Oh, no, I need to use double quotation over here. I need to use double quotation. Hold on, please. Let me use double quotation. Yeah. double quotation, and I will type in what? Female. Good. So I've done for total female. So let's give out the output and let's see the way it works. So I've also used a card visual. I can have the total female. So I'll click on total female. Can you see I have 3 female? Can you see that I've not struggled at all? And I can have the information from my data set. So let's make it to look the same like this. So click here, click on format painter, apply it here, click here to apply it here. So let me rename this. So this will now be what? Total what? Total male. Total male. And this one will be what? Total female. Total female. Can you see that now? Total male, total female. So let's bring it here and make it to look the same. So total male, we have 10. Total female, we have what? We have 3. Good. We have 13 total responses. 10 are male, 3 are female. Now, I want to also have just one more. I want to know the budgets. Yeah, what is the total budget for all this population? What's the total budget? Idea. What is the total budget? So I want to know the total budget. How do I do that? Very simple. Just come here, right click over here, click on new mayor. When you click on new mayor, then you write total budget. I did total budget. So let me say total budget. Total budget is equal to what? You use the sum. Sum is used to find the aggregates. Sum of what? So let me say budgets. Good. Close parentheses and then you hit enter. Good. So it gives you total budget. So to visualize it, we need to use a card visual. A card visual, and this is it. Just click on the card visual and then you click on total budget. Just drag it to the feed. And you see 44K. That's 44,000 what? USD. Good. So let me make it to be the same. So click here. So I've added that. So let me click here to change the title. So title also will now be what? Total budget. Yeah. That is total budget, the entire total budget code. So this is also looking good. Right there, it's also looking good. Now we're not done yet. So let's go ahead and start creating our visuals. But we have questions that they want us to answer. We have questions. So not just creating this, but we have like objectives. So I want to know, the first question is, what is the most popular travel destination among our clients? No, we have different clients, and you are the clients. So I want to know, what is the most popular travel destination? What is the most popular travel destination? Please, if you have questions, please drop it on the general on the in-call message, please, so that I can attend to your question. So the first question is, what is the most popular travel destination among our clients? What is the most? What is the most? What is the most? So I want to know how many persons wants to go to Dubai, how many persons wants to go to Paris, how many persons want to go to New York City, and so on. So I want to see. Good. So how do I get to see that? I'm going to use a start column chart. So I'll click on start column chart, then I will drag in my total response and then destination. Don't forget, we've renamed it to what? To destination. So here is it, and here is how it looks like. Now can you see? People want to go to Dubai. Wow. So that means most of you chose Dubai. So how many persons chose Dubai? We have 6 persons. So now let me add and make it look good. Let's make it look good. So I can just click here, format painter, and then I'll click here. So now I can see that from here, we have more people who wants to go to Dubai. But let's add data label on it so that it gets much more interesting. So click on data label, turn it on, so I can see 6 persons wants to go to Dubai, 3 persons wants to go to Paris, just 2 persons wants to go to New York, 2 persons wants to go to Tokyo. Good. All right, so let me make this smaller. I'm also considering time, so we're wrapping up shortly. So let me put this here, or let's just good. So we can answer more questions. So another question can be like, okay, can you please display the relationship? This and that question now. Can you please display the relationship between those that want to spend 1 week, those that want to spend less than 1 week, and those that want to spend more than 1 week. Is it possible? Of course, yes. So I want to know our clients, how long do they want to stay? We want to know the percentage, the relationship, like how many wants to spend less than 1 week, and more than 1 week. So I can use the what? A start bar chart for this also. So click on start bar chart. So to click on total responses and duration. That should be duration. Yeah, that should be duration. So can you see now from this chart? Let me make it more obvious so that you can see it clearly. And let me drag it. So can you see? So people want to spend just 1 week, and we have more people who want to spend just 1 week. We have followed by those that want to spend more than 1 week. But those that want to spend less than 1 week, they are very what? Very few. So let me make it to look the same. So click here, format painter, then I can apply it here. Good. Can you see? So this is also looking amazing. So we'll not be able to answer all the questions because of our time, but let's just proceed. So can you see now? Can you see? So let's add data label to this also. Data label. When you say data label, that means you want to add the numbers to it. So good. So, and also this also, you can also use other charts to visualize this. It's not only, you can also use a tree map. Right? So this is how tree maps look like. Can you see? This is tree map. Let me expose it to it. Can you see? So you can see the largest area. Can you see 7, followed by 4, followed by 1 week. So this chart also best describes that particular question, So you can make it smaller, make it to your taste. Now, we want to also look at another that is very important. What is the average budget allocation for vacation based on travel company? What is the average budget? We want to know the average budget allocation for vacation based on travel companies. Yes, I want to know, like those that want to travel by themselves, those that want to travel with their spouse, those that want to travel, all of them, that is all of them with their families. And so I want to know what's their budget. If you want to travel with your family, what's your budget? If you want to travel all alone, what's your budget? Have you now? Yeah, so we want to know, but this time around, we want to know like their average budget. So how do we do it? So we can use a clustered, we can use a chart called clustered, clustered column charts. Yeah, so let me click on it so that you get to see it. So this is it. So let me make this chart smaller so that can accommodate. And also we can actually increase this. So we can actually increase this, So after this chart, I'm going to create one more and then we are done for tonight. So you can also practice on it. So let's go ahead and answer the question. So I want to say total responses, and by what? By the question says those that myself traveling with, where is it? Traveling with, okay. Oh no, this a travel day, traveling with, yes, traveling with. Oh, you are stingy, but actually it's not stingy. So we have more people that want to travel themselves alone. So followed by all of us. All of us means they want to travel with their spouse and with their family, with their, don't let me use gates, man, like every one of them. They're like all of us. So that is all with their relative, with their extended families. That's all of us. So then we have just few persons or almost the same. I want to travel with their spouse. Okay, so you and your spouse. So but that's fine, but that's the responses we have gathered from the data that we created using Google Form. Good, and then we filled. All right, so this is it. So, but now I want to now compare it with their budgets. So where is the budget? So here is the budget. So this total budget. Well, I'm not going to use total budget. We're going to use the average. So we come to budget. This is it. So I will drag it to my y-axis. So I will drag it to my y-axis. Oh, the budget is too low. The budget is actually too low. Okay, so yeah, this is not actually depicting what we actually want. So it's actually too low. Yeah, actually too low. So let me just remove it. So let's just leave it like this. So we have
Those that want to travel by themselves, those that want to travel all of us, those that want to travel with their spouse. So let's just have this. This also answers the question. So we can know, so that when we are planning, we know how to plan effectively. Good. So let's also make this to be like this. Yeah. So for this also, we can also use the funnel chart. There's a lot of charts we can also deploy. All right. So let's answer this question also. The next question focuses on which meal preferences is most common among our travelers to specific destinations. So we want to know, okay, so those who are traveling, what meal do they want to take? What meal? So that we too we can always prepare those meals and ensure that it goes around, something like that. I think it's good. So let's do that also. So I want to know that. So to create a good. So create this chart. So let's use this chart. Yeah. So then I can now say meal, like the meal. Where's meal? Meal. Yeah, I want to know the meal by what the total responses. Oh, people love to take fish. Good. So people love to take fish. We have more clients signify they want to take fish, followed by shawarma, followed by pizza, and then seafood. We just have limited number. So let's also add some labels to it. So click on Format Painter, add label to it. So this looks great, so that this looks great. Good. So that I can change the chart to this. So good. Now I want to know the last one, please, the last one, because there's a lot of questions we can derive from this data. When we they love to travel? Is it on Monday? Is it on Tuesday? Is it on Wednesday? Is it on Thursday? Is it on Friday? So I want to know when my clients will love to travel. So that's what we're also planning. We can plan. Oh, we have 5 coming from us, we have 10, we have 15, we have 20, so that we can plan strategically. Good. So let's do that also. So I can use a line chart. So let's answer this. So I want to know total responses by what the traveling day. Traveling day. So good. So this chart is telling us. So let me make this one to come here. So let me just rearrange this so that it looks much more better. So let me make this one to be here, this one to be here, this one. Pardon me. I want to just arrange this so that it looks great. It looks great. So this one can be here. This one can be here. Good. This one too can be here. Good. Now from this chart, I believe you are seeing what I'm seeing. Now, if I ask you which day do people love to travel more? Which day? Anybody? Which day do people love to travel more from this chart? Which day do people want to travel more? Which day do people want to travel more? Which day? So let me make this let me make this chart robust. So click on Format Painter, add it here. Good. So can you see? Friday, people want to travel more. We have 3 persons. Monday, we have 3 persons. Tuesday, we have 3 persons. Saturday, we have just 2. Sunday, people don't love to travel. People don't really love to travel. And also Sunday, people don't really love to travel. But we can see from the chart. So that means if I'm planning Friday, we have more responses. We have more responses. Now let's add another one. Finally, let's add a slicer. Are you still there? If you are there, let me have your thumbs up. Can you give a thumbs up if you are still following carefully? Good. Thank you so much, Mr. Damian. All right, so good. So let's add a slicer so that I want to slice. If I want to slice by destination, yeah, by destination or either by by destination. Yeah, I want to know by destination so I can easily see that. So I'll just click on slider. So the slider here, click on it. This is a slider. So I'll just click on destination. So if I click on Dubai, now what happened? Everything is filtered. 6 persons signified Dubai, 4 male, 2 female. Their budget is what? $21,000. Can you see? So, and those who are going to Dubai, some of them love to take fish. So, responses, most of them are traveling with their spouse. That's those who are going to Dubai. Those who are going to Dubai. Can you see? Most of them will love to travel with their spouse. Now let's check for New York. So if I'm planning for New York, I just click on New York. Oh, we just have 2 persons going to New York. Just 2 persons. 1 male, 1 female. Idea? Good. And they love to take shawarma. It helps my planning. And can you see? They want to travel all alone by themselves. And can you see? You just want to spend more than 1 week. So this want to spend more than 1 week, you want to spend 1 week exactly. So can you see? It helps me to plan. So now if I'm planning for those who are going to Paris, so click on Paris. Can you see? Oh, 3 persons are going to Paris. 3 male, no female. Can you see? I can easily do what? Plan strategically. So let's make this look good. So click here, format painter, and then I can click it on here. Good. So this is looking good. So I can make this like a drop down. This slider. Click here. So click slider setting. From here, I can make it a drop down. Good. And I can change the color, change the value. So if I click here, I can easily click on any destination of my choice. Good. So now let me come here and finalize this. This is giving us some issues. So from here, I can come to shape. Come to shape. Not shape, come to style. Then from this view, let me make it transparent a bit. Transparent a bit. Okay, I know what to do. Let me do this. Instead of invoking this, that's giving us issue at this point. So let me change the background of this entirely. Let me change the background. So changing the background is very easy. Just click here. So click on Canva background. Then you come here. Then give it a color. What color do you want? Let me just use the gray color. So let me say gray color. Good. And then I can reduce it a bit. So this title also is like want to give us some issues. So I can remove the background. So come to effect, turn off my background so that it's blue good. And also this blue is different from the entire blue. So change the color of the blue to this blue we are using. And also even the font too, can I increase it? So click here too. I can actually increase the font from 28 to let's say 32 so that it stands out. Good. So Easy Tech Travels. Okay, so let me add maybe some shade of blue here so that this place will not just be vacant. So click on insert, click on shape, the same shape we used earlier. So I can just bring it here. So I want anybody to help me. So when you say Easy Travels, can you just give me like maybe a slogan? Yeah. Let's say maybe your journey is safe. Just like any slogan, anybody should just suggest. Like maybe your journey is safe. All this slogan now. If I say Easy Travels, anybody just give me like a slogan, so I'll just attach it to it. You can drop it on a general in-call message. Anybody? No one is responding. Yes, Mr. Damian, this call was supposed to be Google form, but you came late. This is 1 minute to 9. So you might rewatch this section. You might need to rewatch this section. So we started immediately 8 p.m. and that was what we started with. So, and if you check the general group, you see we have been dropping links of the Google form. So we are done with our phase actually. And the theme of the event says from Google Form to Power BI. So we are looking at 2 tools together, from Google Form to Power BI. So Mr. Damian, we are currently on Power BI, but you can take catch up with the recording. So once you give us okay, so if we don't have, so let's proceed. So now we are done with our visual. And you see the way it looks. It travels, vacation, and preference insights. So we have 10 males, 10 female, 3. So 10 male, 3 females, and the entire budget is $44,000. And then inside the destination, if you want to slice, and then you can see from this chart that 6 persons signify they would love to travel to Dubai, while 3 persons signify they want to travel to Paris, and so on and so forth. Look, we have larger percentage of our responses that they want to travel on Friday, Monday, and on Tuesday. That's from our data. And then we have their most preferred meal. So most of them choose the grilled fish. And then we have this also, they would love to travel by themselves. Yeah. And then this is just like an overview of the data set we have. Now, the most fantastic part is, now, this same form you fill, I want you to fill it again. Yes, you fill it once, but I want you to fill it again. And I want to show you that You don't need to go back again to fill it. You can just click on refresh. When you click on refresh, it then updates what is on the form. You know, on the form, it was 13 responses, but I want you to fill the form again the second time. Just fill it again so that I will now click on refresh and then you can see the magic over here. So let me share the form again. Yes, I still have the form. Oh, sorry, this is not the form. I still have the form. So let me check and pick the form again. So this is the form. So please fill the form again. Fill the form again. So I'm going to share the link again with you. So that's the link. I just share it on the in-call message. Kindly fill the form again. Kindly fill the form again. Just fill the form again. Feel free to fill the form again. Fill the form again. Fill the form again. So we are on Power BI currently. So I want you to fill the form once again. Have you filled the form? So let me know if you are done filling the form. So I'm waiting for more responses. More responses. Let's keep filling the form, please. Let's keep filling the form. Please, if you are done filling, just give a thumbs up. Just give a thumbs up. Just give a thumbs up if you are done filling the form. Mr. Demian, kindly fill the form. Mr. Lanyika, kindly fill the form. So I want you to fill the form so that from there we can wrap up this section. Yeah. Please kindly give a thumbs up if you are done filling the form for the second time. If you are done filling the form, can you please just give a thumbs up? Just give a thumbs up. None of you is done. Miss Makinde, Mr. Makinde, Miss Benedict, you're welcome once again. Miss Neka. So can you fill the form? I just send the link again. So I want to fill it the second time. I want to fill it the second time. Yes, I want to fill it the second time. Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Damian. I can see your reaction. So let's have more people fill the form. Let's have more people fill the form. Let's have more people fill the form. The form is there already, so just fill it again. Yes, fill it again. So you are filling it twice. If you have filled it before now, I want to fill it again. Yes, so that let's say as more people are filling the form. Yes, Mr. Benedict, thank you so much for the reaction. Yeah, so I want to fill it again. Yeah, I want to fill it again, like again. Yeah, thank you so much. It make a favor. Yes. All right, so now let's proceed. So now we have more people who have filled this form again. Now, look at one of the most amazing part of Power BI. Now, I don't need to go back to my form to check. Even from here, I can know the new responses from those who have filled the form. What do I do? Very simple. I'll just come to my home tab and I will click on refresh. When I click on refresh, it goes back to Google Form and then pick the new responses and pick the new responses. If I click on refresh and let's see. Now, what do you see? Do you discover any changes? Of course, yes. Now we have what? 19 responses. Initially, it was what? Initially, it was 13. But now, when you fill the form, just click on refresh. The reports automatically update. So I have 13 male, 6 female. And that way is what? 75K. And now, can you see? People still love to travel towards to Dubai. People still love, oh, initially it was grillfish, but now it's now what? Shawarma. People still love to, now that won't change. People now love to travel with their spouse. Can you see? And so on and so forth. So can you see now? The reference have also changed also here. People love to travel more on Friday. So if I'm preparing your ticket, preparing everything, so Friday, you're taking off. Idea. So we can see how it works from Google Form to what. So instead of you going back to Google Form and updating, and you discover that all the cleanings we did was not affected, everything is in line. So you can create a Google Form to gather your responses, and then you can visualize it using your Power BI. And then all you need to do is just click on refresh. It updates the changes. Click on refresh, update the changes. Click on refresh, the changes get updated. As simple as that. Is this lovely? Now, how do you now share your report? Let's say even to your manager, to your stakeholders. Very, very much easy. Very, very much easy. All you need to do is just come to this file tab, then you click on export, then you click on export to data, export to PDF, export to PDF. So if I click on export to PDF, then it gets to generate for me. Can you see? This is my report, and this is the PDF file. I'm going to share a copy on the general group. I'm going to share a copy, this copy on the general group. So you can always access it. And I will also love you to do your own. I will love you to do your own. I get good. So let me share it on the general group so that everybody gets to see it. Everybody gets to see it. So this is what we are able to achieve tonight. Look, don't forget, from Google Form to Power BI interactive dashboards. Is this lovely? Have you learned anything tonight? Have you learned anything tonight? If you have learned something tonight, go to the income message and type what you've learned tonight. If you learned anything tonight, go to the income message and type what you have learned tonight. I want to see your reaction. I want to know what you've learned tonight. What you've learned tonight. What you've learned tonight. Just go to the income message and type it. What you've learned tonight.
What have you learned tonight? Mr. Alex, what have you learned? Mr. Mika, what have you learned? Mr. Demian, what have you learned? I want to see what you've learned tonight. Okay, I believe you all learned something significant. I'm still waiting for your responses. I'm back to sharing my screen. Yeah, I'm back to sharing my screen. I believe you've learned something interesting tonight. Good. Now, the question is, oh, how do I start? How do I get to know how to use Google Form? How do I get to know how to use Power BI? How do I get to use these tools for analysis or visualization? It's very simple. All you need to do is these tools. You need to learn how to use Microsoft Excel. You need to know how to use Microsoft Power BI. You need to know how to use SQL. With these three tools, you are a data analyst and you can always do well with these tools. These three tools can position you for greatness. You also can become a tech bro, a tech sis, if you can handle these tools. The world needs problem solver. Idea. The world needs problem solver. And if you can solve problems using these tools, of course, look at the data we created and look at the insights. In a glance, I can easily depict what is going on in my for my clients. I can easily depict what is going on from my client. I can know, oh, this is where they want, this is what they want, this is where they want, this is how they want it. Are you there? Good. Very, very easy. Very, very easy. Just at a glance. So these tools can always position you, and these are opportunities that await you as a data analyst. You can transition into business analysis, you can transition into health analysis, can transition into finance analysis as a finance analyst, can transition into HR analyst, can transition into academic analysis, sales analyst. There's a lot of analyst role that with you as you transition into data analysis. So data analysis is the umbrella whereby you can now choose any of these domain, idea, any of these domain, and then you specialize in any of the domains that suit your niche. Are you there? Good. So there are opportunities for you. What are the benefits of being a data analyst? Of course, there are a lot of benefits. Of course, there are a lot of benefits. Data analysts are in high demand. They are in high demand, and also competitive salary, and also diverse career paths. There are a lot of career paths you can transition into, which I just explained. That as a data analyst, you can become HR analyst, you can become logistic analyst, you can become finance analyst, whichever analyst that suits you, you can always transition into. Are you there? Good. You can also work remotely. There's flexibility. Idea. There is flexibility. Of course, it's a nice track, and I would love you to do what? to transition into it. Easy Tech provides you all you need. You don't need to start learning from YouTube sources whereby there's no guidance, there is no mentor. Our classes scheduled for 3 months. Our classes is scheduled for 3 months. And in the space of the 3 months, you'll be exposed to 20 different assignments. After each class, there'll be an assignment. And also, there's boot camp also for you. We're going to also expose you to how to showcase your skills to the general public, whereby you can showcase your skill. And also, our classes are 100% virtual. That means you are connected from anywhere. You can connect from anywhere in the world, and then you can always enjoy these classes. Our classes also are recorded. Our classes also are recorded. Our classes also are recorded. And also, there is project for you. There is mini project presentation as well as final project presentation. These are presentations that helps you to showcase your skill. Idea what you've learned. Can you also present it? Can you showcase it? Good. And also there's internship for the best students in each course. So these are testimony from our previous students, and you took a part of it. Join our next cohort starting today. Actually, we started another cohort today, so you can still join today, and there's discount for you. So if you are joining today, there's discount for you. Instead of paying 100,000 naira, because what we are giving you is more than this, instead of paying 100,000 naira, there's discount for you as you join today. You are paying a token of 50,000 naira only. And this is our account details, so you can make a screenshot so you can make your payment as soon as possible. All right, so this is our 3 month boot camp. So we also invite you to join Easy Tech Academy Data Analysis Bootcamp. If you have any question, kindly feel free to reach out to us. Let me know if you have any question tonight. If you have any questions so far, I want you to raise your hand so that I can attend to your question. If you have any question, will you please raise your hand so that I give you the opportunity to ask your question, and then you be provided answers to your question. So there's no question tonight. That'll be all for now. Thank you so much. It's nice having you, and I believe you learned something valuable. This class is recorded, so you can always fall back to it at any point in time. So as soon as this recording is available, we're going to share it on the community, and then you can have access to it, lifetime access to it. Thank you so much for joining. I want to appreciate everyone who deemed it fit to join this session, and I believe it's worth your time. Take care of yourself. See you at the top. That'll be all for now. Bye.
All right, bye everyone. Good night. We're waiting